How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in this video I just want to do some standard commentary over what I consider to be one of the signature missions of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now if you want to turn this video off right now, you can. There aren't really major plot spoilers. It's just a really exciting mission that I loved playing. It's one of the signature missions in this game. Now, your objective is to steal a lot of money from this jewelry store. Now, your plan is to do the smart thing, which is pretend that you are a pest company fixing some of the ventilation, or your cover is a pest company so that you can work on the ventilation and you can throw this chemical into this jewelry store's air system, knocking out everyone inside the store. So we were just playing as Michael, now we're playing as Franklin, and Franklin's job is to climb to the top of this roof. And once he's up there, his objective is to basically put this canister of chemicals into the air vent so he can put everyone to sleep. Now, that was one of my options. One of the other options in this game was to go in, as they call it, loud and dumb, which would have been to go guns a-blazing through the front of the door and just blasting off the glass and trying to take off everyone as you could, taking out all the people, taking all the jewelry. But that would have been a little more high risk because you would have had to involve the cops and everything. So the smart way takes a little bit more planning. Like I said, we had to get the chemicals, we had to get the bug truck, we had to set up everyone. And what's cool about these heists is you have to plan people to do it with you. You know, it's just not Michael and Franklin. You know, there's other people that are involved as well. So, and you can choose the degree of speciality in these people. Like, let's say you wanted a really smart hacker. Well, they would require more money because they're more specialized. So what I did in this situation was I got a really smart hacker that allowed me over 60 seconds in the jewelry store, allowing me to basically pick up as many jewels as possible. But what I sacrificed was a gunman that was really, really dumb and a driver that actually messes up on the way. So it's up to you whether you want to make less money or whether you want to make more money on these types of heist missions. So that's one of the things that I thought was really cool. Now you can see that the gas is going through the vent right now, and in a minute all of these guys are going to be knocked out cold, and we're just able to walk right through the front door. And this is when it gets exciting, because this is actually the start of this mission. Now, as soon as you walk in the front door, you're going to be on a timer. You know, you don't have all day to do what you need to do inside. You can see the alarm is on 30 seconds or 60 seconds, a little bit over. And basically, your objective is just to hit the B button or whatever back button you want, and you can just take as much jewelry as you can. Now, the other guys are going to take it with you, so you don't feel like you have to get every green dot on the screen. You're probably going to get about a third of them. Maybe the other guys are going to get some as well. Just look for the glass shelves that haven't been broken yet. You're going to take all the rings and jewelry and really just stuff them in your back pocket. There's no like special cases or ones that have more value over the other. But your objective is definitely to take as much money as you can. Now, while you're doing this, the hacker is going to be talking in your ear. They're going to be saying like a minute left. You've got 60 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds. And like I said, your objective is to just get as much money as you can before that time runs out. That's why I really love the idea of having a really smart hacker that could keep the alarm off for a little over 60 seconds. Because you can see, we got all this jewelry out of here, upwards of $4 million in, you know, maybe like 45 seconds. Now, coming up right here is a really key line. Remember this line that you're about to see. So this security guard's going to stop them, and Michael says, "You forget 1,000 things every day. Make sure this is one of them." That's a really key line that's going to come up later. Of course, I'm not going to tell you any of that. Now, I'm going to skip forward a little head in the game. This is part of the getaway mission. Obviously, the cops were called once the alarm was triggered, and you automatically have a 4-star wanted level. Now, your objective is to run through the sewers and the pipelines of Los Santos, trying to get away with as much money as you can. You see the money is on your back, and you also want to protect the driver in front of you, because if he dies, you lose his take of the money. Now, you want to be careful, because if he does get shot off, you can actually grab the money bag while you're on the bike, and if you forget it, you're going to lose about, I'd say about $1.5 million, which is a huge cut of your share taken out, and you guys definitely don't want that. So once you reach the bridge, Michael is going to call you, and he's going to say that he is in trouble because you, Franklin, took off without Michael because you wanted to split up. It would have been safer that way. This is when the truck guy comes in play, because if you have a smart truck driver, you're going to be able to have less damage as you get outside here, and you're less likely to die. You can see my green health bar has already gone down a little bit, and that's because I've been shot as well. Another cause of me not choosing the best driver in this situation. Now, another thing that the lack of a good driver did was we got these speed bikes in a tunnel full of mud. So now you see the great dynamic of Grand Theft Auto 5. We're shifting over to Michael, who is in this truck, and his job is to take out all the cops that are following you right now. Now, basically ramming any of these police cars will render them useless. And basically all you have to do is keep them off of the two bikers right there. Now, what I didn't know during this was that you could cross over the shallow water. I just saw the cop cars doing it right now, and I said, hey, I should be able to do that. So basically all you have to do is be able to protect the two motorcycles. Those are the guys with the money, so they are the most important. Again, you don't want one of them or even both of them to get shot, because if that is the case, you're going to lose a giant stake of your money. So there was a mission like this in Grand Theft Auto 4 where you actually robbed a bank and you tried to get away through the subway system. It was my most favorite mission in the game because of the high intensity, fast-paced action that it allowed you to have. And right here you can see we just lost the cops, and it was such an adrenaline rush, and that's what this is right here, except the money is that much sweeter. I'm not going to spoil the amount you make, and it does take a while for the money to develop. Unlike Grand Theft Auto 4, you don't just say, hey, let me stick this money in my back pocket. No, there's more of a process to getting you your cash in this game for certain bank heists like this. But heist missions in Grand Theft Auto 5 are more important than ever because the payout is so high. However, there is a little bit of planning that takes place, especially if you want to do it the smart way. The loud, dumb, and risky way doesn't take that long to do, but is extremely hard to complete on your own, and you're definitely going to need a little bit of luck on your side to do well. But if you do want to do like the planning way, it just takes some time. You have to gather materials, resources, people, and you just have to, have the right situation come up where you want to balance your funds. Do you want good people to work with you, or do you want to take off with all the money? So those are some things you're going to have to think about as you plan your heist missions in Grand Theft Auto 5. All I can say, it was worth it. It was a great adrenaline rush, and I had an awesome time doing this mission. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, this kind of overlook of this mission, I would definitely encourage you guys to leave a like, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing Grand Theft Auto 5 videos on the daily. Like I said, guys, take care, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next video.